Elwood National Forge, with locations in Irvin, Warren, and Corry, has been a proud employer in Warren County for nearly 20 years and continues to be an active partner in the Warren County community. Elwood National Forge wants to wish the Eagles, Knights, and Dragons the best of luck on the court, in the pool, on the mat, and most importantly, in the classroom this season.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
All right, folks, you are looking live at Warren Area High School, where tonight Allegheny Grill High School Basketball on D9and10sports.com brings you the Fairview Tigers and the Warren Dragons in a Region 5 showdown. The Dragons come in with a record of 6-3, 3-0 in Region 5, and the Tigers are unbeaten at 10-0 overall and 3-0 in Region 5. Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Takeout is available. Call today to place an order or buy a gift card at 724-659-5701. You are inside the Freedom Investment Management Group pregame show. For all your financial needs, go to freedomwealthcoach.com. And as always, you're in the Park Avenue Motor Car broadcast booth. Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Give us a call today at 814-726-9728. The game stream brought to you by the Computer Guru of Leaper. Visit them online at thecomputerguru.net. And as always, you are on the drive to the game, powered by the Warren Tire Center, where it's always a great day at Warren Tire Center. Visit them online at warrentirecenter.com. I am joined alongside Dave Sherman, who's filling in aptly in the shoes of Brian Hagberg this evening. Brian out sick. We certainly wish him a speedy recovery. But until then, Dave, boy, we should have a good one on our hands here tonight.
Looking forward to these two teams at the top of the region, no doubt. Very familiar with themselves or with each other, I should say, after 3 go-arounds last year, including a playoff tilt that the Dragons took home.
Yeah, and again, you talk about those 2 games last year. I mean, Fairview dominated Warren in 2 regular season meetings, winning those 2 meetings by an average of 25 points per game. And then in the District 10 quarterfinal last year, Warren goes up to Fairview and beats the Tigers by 6.
Things tighten up in the playoffs. Every possession means more. Every possession is more scrutinized. That's where you give credit to Coach Burdine in that case for making sure that team believed. And if you recall the end of Warren's season last year, they were progressing. The arrow was pointed up. Nonetheless, a lot of folks in Erie were surprised when they saw that score or watched that game.
Oh, absolutely, and for good reason. You mentioned Coach Burdine. I got a chance to chat with both Coach Jeff Burdine and Fairview Coach Pat Flaherty before the game. Let's listen to them both here. First, here is Warren Coach Jeff Burdine.
All right, Coach, you got a big one in the region tonight against Fairview. What do you expect tonight?
I'm going to expect their best shot. You know, when we knocked them off last year in the playoffs, you know, I'm sure they have a chip on their shoulder because of that, and you know, really don't blame them. They got a lot of length, a lot of athleticism. You know, his kids play hard. They always play hard. So we're going to have to be on our game, especially defensively. We're going to have to make things difficult for them, like we did on Tuesday night, and we're going to have to board that. You know, some of the things we do that we don't do well, this team, you know, because of their length, we're going to have to really try to be physical with them tonight, and not be afraid to get into a little bit of pushing and shoving and play the game that way, because that's how they're going to play. They play to the edge of the whistle, and so do we. So we're going to need to tonight. So.
And you got to like the way your team's playing right now, especially coming off that big road win at Harbor Creek.
Yep, coming off a big road win, we're right back at it, you know, and then we play again tomorrow night. So win or lose, you're going to have a couple hours to think about what you did, good or bad, and you're going to get right back at it. So this is a good stretch for us, you know, with Corey, Harbor Creek, Fairview, and region-wise, and Oil City in a row. You know, those are kind of the teams that we had targeted as being the top tier teams. So we're going to get to see all 4 of them in a row. You know, with Du Bois, you know, kind of squished in the middle. So.
All right, Coach. Thanks. Good luck tonight.
Wonderful.
All right, that was Warren Coach Jeff Burdine. Let's hear from Fairview Coach and 300-game winner Pat Flaherty about his thoughts on tonight's matchup.
All right, Coach. Well, you come in playing some great basketball. Got a big region game on the road tonight. What are you looking for from your squad?
I'm just kind of seeing how we compete against a really good team, you know, in a tough road environment. You know, every road game is tough in the region, but, you know, Warren's playing really well right now. You know, I think they might be the best team in the region, and it's going to be a good measuring stick to see where we're at right now as a team.
And what do you like specifically about the way your team's been playing right now?
I think we've been playing with pretty good energy. You know, defensively we've been, you know, guarding people pretty well. You know, and we've been able to get our offense going from our defense. So I think that's one of the big things that we've been doing. I feel like we've gotten better at sharing the ball with each other, which, you know, we didn't do early in the year, and I think we're kind of gelling as a group that way as well.
And lastly, biggest keys to come away with a win here tonight?
You know, it's going to be tough. I think we got to rebound, not give them a lot of second chances, and we have to do a good job on their guards. You know, Warren's guards are great. 2 of the best guards we'll see all year. So, you know, we got to contain Nyquist, and we got to hope that, you know, do a good job on Ordway, that he doesn't get a lot of shots up.
All right, Coach. Thanks. Good luck tonight.
All right, that was Fairview Coach Pat Flaherty giving his pregame remarks. And you saw the coaches and captains there meeting with the officials. We do want to reiterate, it's Officials Appreciation Week, so thanks to the women and men in stripes that make these games possible. And Dave, you know, looking at this game, you know, Fairview outscoring their opponents by an average of 23 points per game. Warren outscoring their opponents by an average of 10 per game. So 2 teams that are playing really good basketball right now.
And the thing that really jumps out at you, if you're following these teams, one, Fairview is one of the few teams left that's undefeated at this point in mid-January. And also Warren coming off an impressive win at Harbor Creek by 20.
Yeah, I think that surprised a few people. I think, you know, people kind of look at Fairview, Harbor Creek, and Warren, and maybe Oil City as well as kind of the cream of the crop. in Region 5. So it's certainly anytime you can steal a road win like that in region play, you'll take it. And the Dragons certainly got out of there with a big-time win.
Any win on the road is a huge win. And now you swing back here and go, it's home court, got to hold serve.
Yep. And then now I'm going to turn it over to you, Dave, for the Keys to the Game. Keys to the Game powered by the Ola Wine Financial Group. Visit them online at olawinefinancialgroup.com. So what do you look for here tonight in this matchup?
Well, big game. So nerves become a central factor. We forget sometimes these are teenagers.
Yep.
So, which team settles down first? I'm sure like a heavyweight fight, hate to pull out the cliches, jab, 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 feel each other out. Shots start dropping, and then all of a sudden that confidence is there, and it's just another game.
Yep.
You want to get stops defensively, obviously. When you're 10-0, though, you're already confident. You know what you're doing. You're coming in here thinking, no problem. Not no problem, but you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
You're confident.
Absolutely.
So knock down shots, get stops.
Yep. And, folks, we're going to get ready, as Jeff White, as we said at Official Appreciation Week, get set for the national anthem here. Folks, if it's recorded, we do have to go to commercial because of copyright issues. So we'll be right back.
Hi, this is Joe Bees, the host of the Beehive Sports Podcast. Do you love uncensored looks into all things sports? If you said yes, then this is the podcast for you. The Beehive Sports Podcast features a number of topics including current events, sports history, sports betting, a look into the darker stories in sports, and much more. The Beehive Sports Podcast is available on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can also search the Beehive Sports Podcast on Facebook, where you can interact with other listeners as well as myself. Don't wait. Tune on into the weekly episodes today.
Elwood National Forge, with locations in Irvin, Warren, and Corry, has been a proud employer in Warren County for nearly 20 years and continues to be an active partner in the Warren County community. Elwood National Forge wants to wish the Eagles, Knights, and Dragons the best of luck on the court, in the pool, on the mat, and most importantly, in the classroom this season.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
All right, starters being introduced for Fairview. Number 10, Jeremy Brazeo Jr. Number 12, Zach Scott Jr. Number 21, James Sitter, a senior and the second leading scorer on this ball club at about 15 points per game. Logan Brazeo, number 4, the leading scorer at just a shade under 17 per game. And number 23, senior Tyler Schultz. So Brazeo, Scott, Sitter, and Schultz, your starters for the Fairview Tigers, the unbeaten Fairview Tigers. And now here come the starting lineups for the Warren Dragons again in this Region 5 showdown. Well, momentarily we'll have the Dragon starters here. See the student section here at Warren tonight, decked out in their beach / Hawaiian apparel. So
they are a highly organized group, Andy.
Yes, they are. And here comes the starting lineup for the Dragons. Sophomore guard, number 10, Tommy Nyquist. Junior guard, number 0, Parks Ordaway. Junior forward, number 21, Owen Becker. senior forward number 44, Justice Green. And senior number 14, J.T. Blum. Again, Ordway and Blum, the top two scorers coming into the game for the Dragons. Logan Frazeo and James Sitter for Fairview.
And we also see the Justice Green start for obvious reasons to offset some of the length of Fairview.
Yep, again, Logan Frazeo goes 6'6", and he'll jump center for the Tigers. And James Sitter goes 6'5". Justice Green goes 6'5" for the Dragons. Again, Blum and with good size as well as Becker. And then Bryce Blair off the bench as well for Warren. So that'll be interesting to watch here tonight as this game unfolds. Again, Frazeo and Becker will jump ball, and we are underway. Frazeo controls the tip into the hands of Zach Scott. Scott over to Jeremy Frazeo, back to Scott. Frazeo comes back out top. Inside, that pass is intercepted by Becker, and the Dragons will push. Ordway drives baseline, cut off there, kicks out back to Nyquist, and Nyquist will set the offense for the Dragons. Just underway, no score here. Warren, Fairview, Region 5 showdown here from Joseph A. Massa Gymnasium. Nyquist drives, kicks, Blum, corner three, no good. Rebound controlled by Sitter. Sitter pushes to Scott. Scott now back to Jeremy Frazeo, over to Sitter. And Sitter will fire a three, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped around and controlled by Nyquist. Nyquist over in the corner to Blum. Now he'll bring it back out top to Ordway. Nyquist will drive baseline, cut off there, over to Becker as the Dragons swinging around the perimeter. Again, just over a minute in here, no score.
These are the jabs we were talking about, Andy.
Yep, kind of feeling each other out here in the early going. There's a turnover by Ordway. Frazeo intercepts. Logan Frazeo goes all the way to the rim, and that's good. So Logan Frazeo goes coast to coast after the steal, 2-0 Tigers. Nyquist gets it over to Becker. And looking inside for Justice Green, and the Dragons are going to catch a break there because that ball was going out of bounds, and Scott scooped it up, but he was on the out of bounds line there, so Warren will retain possession.
Shoelace on the line, Andy. Not much more than that.
Nope. And again, Nyquist hounded at half court there by Zach Scott. And Tigers play in-your-face defense. Blum with it now, gets it over to Nyquist. Green pass deflected by Frazeo, but controlled by Blum. Blum will look to drive now, kicks it, recovers his own pass over to Becker. And Nyquist, and now Nyquist will reset for the Dragons.
First to 25 wins tonight.
It may be. It's looking that way early on. Ordway drives. Good defense from Jeremy Frazeo. Now over to Blum. And there's almost a turnover. Nyquist gets it back. Blum will drive. Blum shot, no good. But that is a Potter County Campground foul. Camping in God's Country, the Potter County Family Campground. Visit them online at pottercountycamping.com.
And if I'm Coach Burdine, that's exactly what I'm saying. Look, we're too much perimeter. We're 20 to 25 feet from the hoop. We're getting deflections that are going into the backcourt. Somebody attack the hoop.
First shot, first Ty Nesta Builders free throw, no good from Blum. Build upon the lead with that Ty Nesta Builders free throw. Blum will get one more.
And you better take advantage of your free throw opportunities because you're not going to get a lot of good looks tonight.
Yep, second one good for Blum. So just about 3 minutes in here, it's Fairview 2, Warren 1. And as Dave, as you alluded to, this has got all the makings of a heavyweight fight, cliches aside. There's a kick out to Jeremy Frazeo over to Logan Frazeo. Now Logan Frazeo's jumper is good. So Logan Frazeo with all 4 points early for Fairview, and they lead 4-1.
And the length is a problem for the Dragons early on.
We talked about that in the pregame. This Fairview team with great length. Frazeo, Sitter, and others. Nyquist gets it over to Ordaway. Corner three, no good. Rebound tipped around by Green and controlled by Blum.
And that's why he's in the starting lineup tonight, Andy.
Yep, Green gives the Dragons good size there underneath. And we're going to get a foul call there. I believe that's going to go on James Sitter. That
23.
Potter County, 23, my mistake. That is Tyler Schultz with the foul, his first, team's first. Potter County Campground foul.
If I was reading his fingers correctly.
Nyquist with it for the Dragons. Nyquist drives, and we're going to get a reach in, and that one's going to go, I believe, on Zach Scott. That'll be his first, team foul number 3, I should say, on the Tigers. 4-1, Fairview leads nearly midway through the first quarter, and that's a turnover as Nyquist inbound pass out of the reach of Ordaway. Scott. Tigers with it. They play catch on the perimeter. Sitter with it now. Sitter over to Schultz. Schultz will drive on Blum. Schultz turnaround jumper is good. Tyler Schultz makes it 6-1 Fairview, just past the midway point of the opening quarter.
Again, recurring theme, length of problem. Back them down, little half hook. You're not going to block it. Rolls in.
Up and again, those shooters are able to elevate and get those shots off for the Tigers. Blum gets it to Ordaway. Ordaway drives, floater, no good. Rebound controlled by Jeremy Frazeo. Gets it out to Sitter. And Sitter will pop a three, and that's good.
Timeout.
And it's quickly 9-1 Fairview. And this timeout brought to you by the Olawine Financial Group. Take time to make sure you stay on course to reach your goals with Olawine Financial Group. We'll take it with them and be right back. You're watching high school basketball on D910sports.com.
Located at 229 Liberty Street in downtown Warren, Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Maring and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Every member of our team is experienced, educated, and passionate. We intentionally maintain a low client-to-team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
All right, we are back at Joseph A. Massa Gymnasium. Fairview 9, Warren 1, 3:24 to go first quarter.
Key here is, will Warren remain patient or will they start forcing bad shots? If it's 39-31, you feel like you're down 8. If it's 9-1, you feel like you're down 80.
Yep, so we'll see how the Dragons respond out of the timeout. And there's almost a turnover, as I thought Sitter was able to save it. He was not. Foot just on the out-of-bound lines there. Second time Fairview that's happened to them tonight.
And that Fairview defense is showing why they're 10-0.
Absolutely.
Tips, deflections, no second chance opportunities.
Ordaway with it for the Dragons. And there's a turnover. And Logan Frazeo is going to be fouled. This will be the first foul on the Dragons. Let's see who they tag with. I believe it's Blum.
I think it's Justice Green.
Oh, Justice Green. You're right. Yep. Justice Green, his first, team foul number 1. Potter County Campground foul for the Dragons. Fairview with the ball up 9. 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Opening quarter brought to you by Icy Inc. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy. There's a three from Jeremy Frazeo. Rolls in and out. Rebound to Justice Green.
Good box out from the Dragons.
And Blum gets fouled, and he'll head back to the Tie Nesta Builders free throw line for a pair.
They attacked the hoop, Andy. They weren't running the offense 30 feet from it, looking to get a crease, as we'd say in football, and find an opening to the hoop.
Blum's first free throw rolls around, no good.
No coincidence that both times it was Blum who also drew the foul. He's one of the few Dragons that can match their length.
Blum's second free throw, also no good. So Blum 1 of 4 from the line, and it remains 9-1 Fairview here. Under 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. There's a drive, now kick out to Sitter. Sitter back out to Jeremy Frazeo. Frazeo over to Tyler Schultz. Schultz drives, reverse layup is good, and quickly a 10-point lead for the Tigers. Nyquist walks it across the timeline for the Dragons.
You give up baseline, Andy, and bad things happen.
Blum drives again, and he will again go to the Ty Nesta Builders free throw line. And they're going to get Zach Scott with that foul. I believe that's number 2 on him. Be team foul number 5.
I have him with 2, and our expert scorekeeper also has him at 2, so he's got 2.
Blum, first free throw up and good. Cody Vega and Bryce Blair will check into the game for Warren, replacing Green and Becker. And checking into the game for Fairview is John Seibold, number 0. He'll replace Scott with the 2 fouls. Blum's second free throw up and good. So 11-3 Fairview, 2:09 to go in the opening quarter. Brought to you by Icy Inc.
Warren content to sit in the zone.
Yep. As the Tigers work it around the perimeter. Schultz with it. Back out top to Jeremy Frazeo. Kick back out to Seibold. Now Sitter with it. Again, Fairview being very patient against his Warren zone. And Logan Frazeo gets an open 3. No good. Rebound controlled by Bryce Blair. And Nyquist brings it across the timeline for the Dragons. Nyquist will drive, scoop shot, no good. Rebound to Seibold. And that pass deflected, but we're going to get a foul here on the Dragons. That's going to go on Ordaway. It'll be his first, team foul number 2 on Warren. Again, 1:20 to go, opening quarter. Fairview 11, Warren 3. Frazeo with the Logan Frazeo over to Seibold. He'll fire a corner 3, no good. Rebound battle for Logan Frazeo, up and good. So 2 more for Logan Frazeo, and it's 13-3 Tigers. As we hit a minute to go here in the Icy Inc. first quarter. Nyquist, corner, Ordaway. And that pass to no one in particular. And we're going to have an over and back as Vega retrieved it.
A little late on the over and back call, and Coach Flaherty also pointed that out. I'm curious to see if he thought there was a tip deflection, but from our angle, it was clear that nobody was actually even close to it.
Yep. And Braylon Barnes will check in for the Dragons now. He'll replace Parks Ordaway. Barnes, a sophomore, seeing his first action here late in the first quarter. Seibold back out top to Jeremy Frazeo. And Fairview might be content to hold for the final shot here with 35 seconds to go in the quarter, up 10.
Andy, I would. You hold a team to 3 points in the first quarter, you're on your way to victory.
Yep, and Jeremy Frazeo backs it out as we're down to 20 seconds to go now. Down to 11. Frazeo looks to go. Kick over to Schultz. Schultz will drive. Nyquist cuts him off. Kick out, 3, and that's good. That's an Icy Inc. 3-pointer from Jeremy Frazeo, and it's 16-3 Fairview after the opening quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching high school basketball on D910sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
And we're back here at Warren Area High School where Fairview leads Warren 16-3 going into the second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club. Golf season is just around the corner, and Hunter Station Golf Club in Tynesta has you covered with a season pass. Call 814-755-458 to buy a season pass and ask about them about their Plans Day packages.
Tim, perfect first quarter almost for Tim. Andy, I'm looking at Tim in the crowd. Andy, perfect first quarter for Fairview, right? They hold them to 3 points. They hold the shot for the last shot, get a wide open three and knock it down. What a way to go into the first quarter huddle.
Yep, and Braylon Barnes has a three deflected there, and Fairview defense continues to stifle Warren. Sitter and out to Schultz. Now back to Schultz. Schultz will drive. Cut off there. Back out to Logan Frazeo, who will drive. And contact. No call. And the shot is good from Logan Frazeo. And it's 18-3 Fairview.
And the Dragons don't have an answer for Logan Frazeo right now.
No, he has taken over this ball game early. That is for sure. Blair with it. Taken away by Frazeo. And look out. And Frazeo throws down a vicious one-handed dunk. And it's 20-3. Tigers. Logan Frazeo, athleticism on full display there. And we get a timeout from Warren and Coach Jeff Burdine. We'll take a quick one with him and be right back. You're watching high school basketball on D910sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
And we're back at Warren Area High School where Fairview has opened up a 20-3 lead here, 55 seconds into the second quarter after the steal and dunk from Logan Frazeo, who has just been a man amongst boys here early on, Dave.
And Andy, it wasn't like it was a breakaway. They were side by side, and you think the three at the end of the first quarter is demoralizing. Try getting the ball stripped and dunked on.
Yep, so again, we'll see if Warren has an answer. Nyquist driving, kick, corner three, Vega, that's good, and boy, did Warren need that. An icy ink three-pointer from Cody Vega, and it's 20-6 now in favor of Fairview.
First field goal for the Dragons tonight, Andy.
Wow.
And we're at the 6.5 minute mark?
Yep. So 20-6, Fairview on top. Sitter with it for the Tigers. It's out to Schultz. Now Sitter will post up on Blum on a beautiful backdoor cut from Schultz, and Sitter finds him for the deuce. 22-6 now, Fairview leads. Nyquist into Blum. Blum and the foul. JT Blum, boy, that's one Dragon that's been really aggressive here early on is JT Blum.
He's going to the hoop. Not many are. He's not afraid of, 6'5" and 6'6", and you can't be. The worst thing you can do against shot blockers is avoid them.
Yep, so Blum, who has good length himself, will go to the Tynesta Builders free throw line to try and complete the three-point play. Blum rolls off the rim, no good. So it remains Fairview 22, Warren 8, just over 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter, powered by Hunter Station Golf Club.
Dragons switch to a man-to-man. Why not, right?
Yep, see if they can slow down this Fairview offense, which is firing on all cylinders here. Sitter for three. That's good. A Pitt Bradford three-pointer for James Sitter, and it's 25-8. Nyquist drives, now kicks it back out. Ordaway will try and answer off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound to Becker. Now Vega, baseline jumper. That rattles around and in. So Cody Vega with 5 points off the bench for Warren, and it's 25-10.
Kind roll. He'll take it.
He'll take it, as will the Dragons. As checking into the game for Fairview is number 33, Zach Frenos. Tigers working around the perimeter. Over to Schultz. Schultz drives, stripped by Vega, and we're going to get a foul, though, on Vega. Or no, it's not on Vega. It's going to be a block.
Hard to see the number.
And that'll be team foul number 4 on the Dragons. I think they might have got Becker with it. Here's a kick out now to Schultz. Schultz guarded by Becker. Now out to Seibold, back to Schultz. And Seibold will get an open 3. In and out, no good. Rebound Schultz. And that pass was off the hands of Sitter and out of bounds. So with 4:55 to go, it'll be Warren ball, trailing Fairview 25-10.
Again, the length. There's your second shot of the night. They get another possession. Didn't convert, but it's still demoralizing to be able to get a stop and give up an offensive rebound.
And we get an offensive foul called there.
Legal screen.
Yep. They're going to get Vega with that. Potter County Campground foul.
Don't forget, it's Referee Appreciation Week this week, Andy.
Yes, it is. So Fairview with 16 fouls, Warren with 4.
Sure, Coach Flaherty appreciated that call.
I'm sure he did, as Schultz with it now for the Tigers. Over in the corner to Seibold. Now back out to Jeremy Frazeo as the Tigers work it around the perimeter. Schultz with it up top. Kick back to Seibold. He'll fire a deep 3. No good. Rebound to Vega. And Nyquist with it for the Dragons. Kicks out. Vega, shot fake. He'll drive, and that layup is good. 7 points now for Cody Vega off the bench. It's 25-12 as we hit the midway point of the second quarter.
And he attacked the hoop, and nobody was there defending it.
Which is a rarity so far in this game. Schultz with it for the Tigers. Sitter thought about the 3, now will drive. Back out to Jeremy Frazeo. Over to Schultz as the Tigers continue to work it around the perimeter. Schultz thought about the 3, now he'll drive. Schultz, shot no good. Rebound to Ordaway, and he'll look to push.
They got numbers.
Ordaway inside. Becker, his shot up and good. Owen Becker, and Warren has chipped into this lead. It's now 25-14.
You hope Fairview, if you're a Fairview fan, doesn't get complacent. They blew this lead open, and now it's eroding away.
Sitter drives baseline. He is fouled. I believe they're going to get that in the act of shooting.
And I believe it's going to be Blum. And I stand corrected.
So they get Becker with it. That'll be team foul number 5 on the Dragons.
I think they got Vega.
Oh, Vega. Okay.
Yeah, see if they put a second one. Yeah, he's got 3 fouls.
Okay, so Vega will probably have to take a seat here as Sitter knocks down the first Ty Nesta Builders free throw.
And that horn you hear is for Cody Vega.
As he'll be replaced by Justin Rich entering the game for the first time. 26-14 Tigers. One more at the line for James Sitter. And Sitter buries it. So 27-14 Fairview, 3:14 and counting to go here in the Hunter Station Golf Club second quarter. Nyquist, Blum, over to Rich.
Fairview showing his zone.
And nice pass there to Becker from Rich, and that shot's up and good. So you too can see the court well when you go to Laurel Eye Clinic. Laurel Eye Clinic, a better vision for you. A nice assist there from Justin Rich.
Attack the hoop, break down the zone, dump it to your big guy, and let him score.
And Frazeo inside, a beautiful pass to Schultz. Reverse layup, no good. And Nyquist will push for the Dragons, who trail 27-16. There's a corner 3 for Ordaway, no good. And that'll go out of bounds. Back to the Tigers. So 2:27 to go here in the second quarter. Fairview 27, Warren 16. Again, a battle of Region 5 unbeatens. Both teams coming in with identical 3-0 region records.
Dragons looking more comfortable now, Andy.
It seems like they've settled into the game a little bit here. As Jeremy Frazeo with it for Fairview. Over to Logan Frazeo. Now Schultz with it. Schultz will look to drive, cut off. Logan Frazeo 3, no good. Rebound, fought for and controlled by Blum. Deflected by Schultz and back in the hands of Nyquist. Nyquist looks to push.
That's going the other way.
Yep, we're going to get a charge on Tommy Nyquist.
Did you see who drew the foul? Was it 21?
I believe.
Or 10?
I think it was 10, Jeremy Frazeo.
He hit the floor hard. Keep an eye on that.
All right, so 1:50 to go here in the second quarter. Tigers maintain their 11-point lead, 27-16.
Great call, by the way.
It was a good call, for sure. Logan Frazeo posting up. He's doubled.
He traveled.
And we are going to get a travel. So,
sorry, I didn't mean to call that first.
No, no, and a rare turnover for the Tigers. Again, 1:34 to go, second quarter. Fairview 27, Warren 16.
And here comes that long trap, half-court trap.
Yep. Nyquist over to Ordaway. Back to Ordaway, and Sitter deflects it out of bounds. Boy, I would love to track the deflections that Fairview's had here in this first half.
For sure. And that length is showing itself again. The worst thing the Dragons can do is go south. They have to go north.
Nyquist over to Rich. Rich cut off. Back out to Nyquist, and we're going to get a kickball there. I think that was Schultz. So ball stay with the Dragons. 1:11 to go, second quarter. 27-16 Fairview.
Becker's a key here. And Blum. Can they get it into him into the paint?
And they do. Nyquist to Blum for the layup, and it's back to a single-digit game. 27-18 as we hit about a minute to go here in the opening half.
Not sure when you're going to believe me, Andy, but they got it to the paint and you got a layup.
How about that? How about that? Schultz with it for the Tigers. Back out to Logan Frazeo. Again, this was a 20-3 Fairview lead. Logan Frazeo, mid-range jumper, good. And the lead back to double digits at 11, 29-18. And again, Frazeo at the top of that press for Fairview. And there's a deflection and a steal for the Tigers. Back in the hands of guess who? Logan Frazeo.
There's that tips you were talking about, Andy.
Yep, another one for Fairview. And they're going to pull it out and hope for one here. We'll see if they can do what they did at the end of the first quarter.
I know a lot of coaches count tips as a statistic. They have to have double-digit tips tonight.
Absolutely. As we hit 11 seconds to go here. Scott with it. Back over to Sitter. Deep three. He buries it. James Sitter, a nice hitting three-pointer. Nyquist pushes it back up the floor for the Dragons. Nyquist inside. Becker, that layup is good. So the action fast and furious here. And at the half, Fairview 32, Warren 20.
They got it to Becker in the paint. Again, you have to attack the length of Fairview. If you stand at half court and try to break that press, you are in for a long evening. Or not the press, the half court trap.
Yep. So we are at the half. High school basketball on D910sports.com. Fairview 32, Warren 20. We'll be right back after this commercial break with your Potter County Family Campground halftime report. Again, your halftime score, Fairview 32, Warren 20.
Elwood National Forge, with locations in Irvin, Warren, and Corey, has been a proud employer in Warren County for nearly 20 years and continues to be an active partner in the Warren County community. Elwood National Forge wants to wish the Eagles, Knights, and Dragons the best of luck on the court, in the pool, on the mat, and most importantly, in the classroom this season.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. With locations in Chippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
And welcome back to Warren Area High School. We're at the half. Fairview leads Warren 32-20 in this matchup of Region 5 unbeatens. This halftime report brought to you by Potter County Campground, camping in God's country, the Potter County Family Campground, Potter County Camping. Visit them online at pottercountycamping.com. And before we get into our thoughts on the first half, we'll look at the stats powered by Warren General Hospital. Exceptional care, exceptionally close.
Yeah, we got Logan Frazeo with 12 points, including a poster dunk off a breakaway steal. We have James Sitter with 3 threes, two for 2 from the line for 11. Tyler Schultz, 3 field goals, 6 points. And Jeremy Frazeo with a 3 as well, leading to Fairview's 32 points. The Dragons started slow, had 3 free throws from JT Blum in the first quarter. That was it. He's got 7 at the halfway mark. Owen Becker with 3 field goals, 6 points. Cody Vega with a 3 and 2 twos, getting him to 7. Dragons only have 3 guys in the scorebook. They're not going to win many games when Ordway and Nyquist have 0 points and a half. And you can tell by the way the defense is going from Fairview, that's a game plan. They're not worried about Blum and Vega and Becker inside. They're worried about the threes raining down from the outside. And I don't think Tommy has more than maybe 1 field goal attempt, and Parks has a couple rushed threes. So that spells doom.
Yep, and again, that Warren backcourt, very talented, but Fairview with a definite advantage in terms of length on those guys. How much of an issue do you think that was in the first half?
It's a huge issue. The backcourt is talented, but it's small. So they are showing the blueprint. Of course, coaches would love to have 6'5", 6'6", and they can extend it out, especially with the 1-3-1, and make life miserable for 2 guards that are under 6 foot, right?
Yeah. And, again, offensively, Logan Frazeo and Sitter have been as advertised. But what's impressed me the most, Dave, and we talked about during the first half, was the defense. You say a lot of coaches track deflections, and Fairview had a ton of them in the first half.
They did, and look for more of that in the second half. And I assure you, Coach Burdine, in the last 2 nights at practice, said, hey, look, length, you got to be precise with your passing. You've got to fake. You've got to penetrate. Get through the first wave of defense, and suddenly that pressure isn't as pressure-packed.
Yeah.
How about that?
And now, having said all that, Fairview with pretty much a perfect start. I mean, they led 20-3, again, after the steal and the dunk from Logan Frazeo. And then Warren, it could have really got away from there. It didn't. They got it back to single digits at 9. It's at 12 at the half. What did you see from Warren that allowed them to kind of stem the tide a little bit and not let the game get away from them?
They quit playing catch at 28 feet, 30 feet, and they looked to get to the hoop, the rack, and when they did, good things happened. They were able to dump it off to a big guy dropping down into the lane, diving to the hoop. They got a couple buckets that way. They got one off an inbounds, if I remember correctly. And like you said, next thing you know, 17 is 13, 13 is 10. you get a couple stops, you get a rare turnover. It's clear that Fairview is coached not to beat themselves. They're not racing up and down like greyhounds because that's not what their talent base is.
Right. So good insights there, Dave. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the keys to the second half and the second half action. Again, you're watching Allegheny Grill High School Basketball on D9and10sports.com.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Elwood National Forge, with locations in Irvin, Warren, and Corey, has been a proud employer in Warren County for nearly 20 years and continues to be an active partner in the Warren County community. Elwood National Forge wants to wish the Eagles, Knights, and Dragons the best of luck on the court, in the pool, on the mat, and most importantly, in the classroom this season.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Using state-of-the-art bladeless LASIK technology, these board-certified surgeons offer better vision for you and your family. With 10 convenient locations, there's bound to be one nearby. Isn't it time that you lost your glasses? Call Laurel Eye Clinic or visit laureleye.com and schedule your free consultation.
And welcome back to Warren Area High School. We're getting set for second half action. Again, Fairview leading Warren 32-20, and it's time to take a look at our keys to the second half, sponsored by Your Daily Local. Your Daily Local brings you the news you need when you need it. Visit them online at yourdailylocal.com. And Dave, as you look at the second half for each squad, what are the keys for each team here?
Fairview can't beat themselves, which they won't. They're going to force you to out-talent and outscore them. Good luck with that. Okay. As far as Warren, they're going to have to get some three-point shooters open. I don't know how you do that against that kind of length. You may see 19-9 extended to 25, for the two smaller guards out front.
Yep. Okay. Again, those are your keys to the second half. Brought to you by Your Daily Local, the news you need when you need it. And this third quarter is brought to you by Pitt Bradford. Students at Pitt Bradford live and learn on a friendly, inclusive, and welcoming campus where they receive personalized education, personalized attention, and earn the well-respected University of Pittsburgh degree. Apply today at uppb.pitt.edu. Pitt Bradford, where students love where they learn. All right, as we are getting set for second half action, it will be the starters for each team back out on the floor. For Fairview, Sitter, Frizeo, Scott, and Schultz. And for Warren, Nyquist, Ordaway, Blum, Becker. I should say Vega in for Green to start the second half for Warren. So that is the one change. As we are underway in the second half.
You have to keep an eye on that, Andy, with Vega having 3 fouls.
Sitter, deep three, in and out, no good. Offensive rebound, Logan Frizeo. Frizeo blocked by Becker, but then we're going to get a Potter County Campground foul. And I guess he got him with the body because the block looked clean, I thought.
The block was clean. Did they get – they got Owen Becker with that one.
They did, and Logan Frizeo's first tightness to build their free throw in and out, no good as the ball skips away there for a moment. Getting just underway here, second half, Fairview 32, Warren 20.
There's a weakness in the zone defense, offensive rebounding. I'm sure Coach Burdine, that's not his first, instinct or desire to go zone against his team.
Sure. So 33-20 Fairview as Nyquist brings it across for the Dragons. Nyquist hounded by Scott. Nyquist slips and falls, and Ordaway able to keep it. And we're going to have a kick ball, and it'll stay with Warren. So not sure if there was a wet spot there on the floor, if Nyquist just slipped, but Dragons able to maintain possession.
And that's a great non-call, believe it or not. He took it to the ground, but he's allowed to take it to the ground as long as he keeps the dribble alive.
Right, and Nyquist did a good job of that as he has the ball here out top for the Dragons. Nyquist will drive, cut off there. Shot, no good. So Nyquist still without a point here for the Dragons.
He's looking up at some long limbs when he gets that close to the hoop.
Jeremy Frazeo over to Sitter. Sitter with it now. And cross-court pass to to Scott for three, and he buries it. Zach Scott with the Icy Ink three-pointer. It's 36-20 Fairview.
His first bucket of the night.
Ordaway, mid-range jumper. That's good. So Parks Ordaway with his first points of the game. It's 36-22. Again, Ordaway the leading scorer at just over 13 a game for the Dragons. Frazeo, hounded by Vega, gets it over to Scott, who just knocked down the three on the last trip down.
I'm surprised they're not getting Sitter down in the blocks more with Nyquist on him. Look at the height differential.
And Sitter with the screen there, gets it over to Scott. Scott will drive on Blum. That layup no good. Rebound, fought for. And we're going to get a kick ball. I believe Frazeo kicked it, and it's going to go back over the Dragons.
Things getting a little testy. If anybody saw Cody Vega play linebacker this year, I don't know if you want to get into that kind of tussle.
Tough kid. Again, we expected this. As now, Vega having a word with the official.
And he's had 3 fouls called on him in the first half, and he's like, where's the foul coming my way on the boards?
Yep, and that was a battle there with Frazeo for that rebound. And again, we didn't expect anything different in this game. Tough, physical. Nyquist drives. Floater, no good.
Should stay.
That will stay off of Sitter, I believe. Will stay with Warren.
A rare second chance opportunity, Andy, for the Dragons.
Yeah, how about it? So 5:47 to go, 36-22 Fairview here in the third quarter. Nyquist with it out top, guarded by Scott. Nyquist over to Ordaway. He's hounded by Jeremy Frazeo.
And he's given up length, too.
Kick out to Vega, shot fake, back out Ordaway. Nyquist thought about the three, now will drive. Nyquist floater, that's good. Nyquist on the board. It's 36-24 Fairview, 5:20 to go, third quarter.
Nice to see the guards getting into the paint if you're a Dragon fan.
Yeah, and again, for Warren, those two, that starting backcourt held without a point in the first half. And we're going to get a foul here. Is that going to go on Nyquist or Ordaway?
I think it's going to be on Nyquist.
That'll be his first. First team foul of the half of the Dragons as Brady Burdine will check in for the first time. He'll replace Cody Vega. Burdine, sophomore, son of Coach Jeff Burdine. And there's almost a turn. It is a turnover.
He didn't reestablish his feet in.
Okay.
Instinct was grab the ball before it goes out of bounds, but you got to get those feet down.
And you can't blame him there.
Right. Right.
So 36-24 Fairview. 5 minutes to go. Third quarter as Nyquist brings it up the floor. Nyquist looking to drive. Cut off there by Scott. Now back out to Blum. Blum kind of trapped with it there. Gets it to Nyquist. Over in the corner, Brady Burdine, three. That's good. Brady Burdine off the bench with the icing three-pointer. And it's back to a single-digit game at 36-27. Frazeo will try and answer. No good. Rebound to Nyquist. Nyquist, outlet pass to Ordaway, and Ordaway couldn't handle it. Turnover back into the hands of Jeremy Frazeo. And, boy, I thought he might have got fouled there by Nyquist. No call. Will stay with the Tigers.
So did Frazeo. I'm sure he felt that way. I'm sure Coach Flaherty's asking, too. Where's the foul?
Yeah, it looks like he is. So 4:20 to go, third quarter, 36-27 Fairview.
Travel.
And we're going to get travel there, so turnover Fairview.
Little hop step, unforced error for playing tennis.
Yep, so Warren with a chance to cut it to 7 or 6, which would be the first time since the first quarter that the lead was trimmed to that as Fairview got off to the quick start. Brady Burdine with it, pass to Blum. Back out Burdine. He'll fire another three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound to Sitter. He'll outlet to Scott. Scott back to Sitter. And Jeremy Frazeo will fire the three, and it's good. An icy ink three-pointer for Jeremy Frazeo and lead back to 12.
Credit the Fairview patience. they are getting wide open looks for three.
But again, it's all about making that extra pass.
And many times they're knocking it down.
Ordaway drives cut off by Jeremy Frazeo. Now Nyquist guarded by Scott. Nyquist will fire a deep three. That's short. Rebound to Schultz.
I believe that's Nyquist's first look at a three tonight.
I think you're right, as Schultz with it now back out top of Logan Frazeo to Sitter. Oh, nice pass underneath to Schultz. Shot no good. Rebound Becker. Good look, though, for the Tigers. Outlet pass to Blum. And Blum drives and cut off there. A turnover, Dragons back to Sitter. Sitter, pull-up jumper, rolls around, no good. Rebound to Becker.
Fairview gets back very quickly in transition, Andy. That's going to bear well. That's going to pay dividends in the playoffs.
Yep. Again, not a lot of transition opportunities for the Dragons. As Becker with it now up top over to Nyquist. Guarded by Scott. Nyquist looks to drive. Cut off Blum. Shot
boy.
fake.
He got away with a travel.
Into Becker and the foul. So Blum to Becker, and Becker with the chance to complete the old school three-point play. Fairview 39, Warren 29, 2:41 to go. Second in the
third quarter.
Third quarter brought to you by Pitt Bradford, as Becker can cut up to single digits here.
Too many numbers on the board, Andy.
Becker's free throw is good. So Fairview 39, Warren 30. As Scott will walk it up the court for the Tigers. Logan Frazeo to Sitter as a little dribble handoff there. Scott Frazeo establishes position on Ordaway. That shot good.
And there is absolutely nothing they can do about it. That's the price you pay for playing man-to-man against a team that you are smaller than.
Absolutely. And Ordaway played good defense there. Frazeo just able to elevate over him. Ordaway, deep three. No good. Rebound to Schultz.
Not many second chance opportunities. Credit Fairview for also being fundamental in their box outs.
Yep. 41-30 Tigers leads. We hit the 2-minute mark here in the Pitt Bradford third quarter. That ball inside. Oh, beautiful pass from Frazeo to Schultz. You too can see the court when you go to the Laurel Eye Clinic. Laurel Eye Clinic, a better vision for you. Fairview 43, Warren 30. Timeout, 1:49 to go third quarter. We'll take a quick one with them and be right back here on D9and10sports.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
And back here at Warren Area High School, that timeout brought to you by the Olawine Financial Group. Take a timeout to make sure you stay on course to reach your goals with Olawine Financial Group. Also want to thank Warren General Hospital. Exceptional care, exceptionally close, and Oil Country Crates. Your products are protection. Custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. Visit them online at oilcountrycrates.com. Fairview 43, Warren 30, 1:49 to go here third quarter.
And this is why Fairview's 10-0. You want to get out on our three-point shooters, we'll dump it down low. You want to clog the paint, we'll hit 6 threes on you.
Yep, and again, they can beat you in a multitude of ways, as Nyquist will bring the ball up the court for the Dragons, trailing by 13. Pass inside to Becker, and a block by Logan Frazeo. What a block, as Frazeo continues to show his superb athleticism. And Scott with it now for the Tigers. Back out, Logan Frazeo thought about the three. Jeremy Frazeo, mid-range jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound to Blum. Minute 10 to go here, third quarter. Fairview 43, Warren 30. Nyquist over to Blum, poked away by Schultz, back in the hands of Brady Burdine. Nyquist, corner three. That's good. A nice inning three-pointer for Tommy Nyquist. It's 43-33. Minute to go, third quarter. Sitter back out. Now Schultz over to Scott. Scott looking for a man's got Logan Frazeo. And Sitter posting up there. Schultz will drive. Baseline, gets around. Becker, shot no good. Dunk attempt on the follow, no good from Frazeo. Nyquist now outlets to Burdine. Burdine cut off, and that ball's going to go out of bounds. Not going to go out of bounds, but in the backcourt, I should say.
Andy, the Warren fans were looking for a technical. You're allowed to protect yourself as you hang on that rim. There were guys underneath him.
Yep.
He's allowed.
Yep.
But that was an impressive missed dunk.
Yeah, it was. Again, Frazeo. That athleticism on full display. 10-point lead here for Fairview. 20 seconds to go, third quarter. Imagine the Tigers will hold for one here. Scott.
Big possession here.
Yep. Kick out. Wide open three. Schultz. No good. Rebound fought for. Controlled by Blum. Blum turns it back over. Schultz with it, and he traveled. So a lot of action there, but
complaints from the Fairview crowd, but it was correct, Andy.
Yeah, I thought it was too. Again, after the turnover by the Dragons.
Got sloppy there for a brief second.
Bryce Blair to Burdine. He'll fire off the back. Iron, no good. So we've played three. Fairview 43, Warren 33 in this Region 5 showdown. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action. You're watching high school basketball on D9 and 10 Sports.com.
Hi, this is Joe Bees, the host of the BI Sports Podcast. Do you love uncensored looks into all things sports? If you said yes, then this is the podcast for you. The BI Sports Podcast features a number of topics including current events, sports history, sports betting, a look into the darker stories in sports, and much more. The BI Sports Podcast is available on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can also search the BI Sports Podcast on Facebook, where you can interact with other listeners as well as myself. Don't wait. Tune on into the weekly episodes today.
All right, back at Warren Area High School as we get set for fourth quarter action. Fairview up 10 on Warren, 43-33. This fourth quarter brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. The Laurel Eye Clinic, a better vision for you. Visit them at laureleye.com.
And if you're on the road, you're undefeated, this is a big game for region seeding purposes, and you've never had the lead down below 9, it's 9-15. Cut it to 11, back up to 16, 13, 11. They're in cruise control for the most part if you're Fairview.
Yeah, again, every time it seems like Warren makes a run, Fairview has that answer. Nyquist with it out top, over to Ordaway. Ordaway, floater, no good, rebound Sitter.
Again, not many second chance opportunities for the Dragons.
Nope, it's one and done. Again, Fairview doing a great job on the glass. Schultz with it. Over to Sitter now to Jeremy Frazeo. Sitter gets tied up there momentarily, kicks it back out to Jeremy Frazeo. Now to Scott. Sitter with it now up top as Fairview being very patient here.
And they will continue to be very patient.
Sitter drives, that ball deflected and taken away by Blum. And again, Fairview doing a great job with transition defense. And you don't like the turnover. You like the way they got back as Blum now looks to drive, kicks. Burdine, open three, short, rebound to Schultz. So that would have cut it to 7, which would have been the closest the Dragons have been since the first quarter. But the lead remains 10 a minute into the fourth quarter.
And I got to believe Fairview's saying he's a sophomore. He's not a starter. Let's see if he can beat us. We'll give him a couple open looks. Hit one, miss two.
That ball inside to Frazeo, and Logan Frazeo is going to get called for the offensive foul. Potter County campground foul. Again, 6:37 to go. It's still Fairview by 10, 43-33.
But if you're Fairview, you've chopped a minute and a half off this clock, and you're still up 10.
Yeah, again, at a certain point, a clock really becomes your friend here. Still plenty of time, though, as Burdine has it for Warren. Cut to Blum, now back out to Burdine. Thought about the three, back to Blum. Blum got defenders in the air, shot no good. Rebound Logan Frazeo.
Got him in the air, but they still altered the shot.
And again, that's something that won't show up in the stat sheet, but big nonetheless. Scott with it now. Scott will drive. Rejected by Blum into the hands of Nyquist. Nyquist looks to drive. Cut off there by Scott nicely. Now back out to Blum. Ordaway, 3. That's good. A nice hitting three-pointer for Parks Ordaway. And it's 43-36 with 5:40 to go.
Finally, if you're a Dragon fan, you've cut it to 7, and you got Ordaway open for his first good look at a 3, maybe a second. First one he's buried.
Yep, and again now probably a little bit of game pressure here for Fairview for the first time in a while. See how the Tigers respond. Oh, a nice move there by Jeremy Frazeo. Blocked but a foul on Bryce Blair. So Jeremy Frazeo will go to the Tie Nesta Builders free throw line for a pair.
Tiger fans, for that was the correct call this time.
Yeah, and I believe it was as well. Team foul number 3 on Warren. Fairview with 2. First shot from Frazeo, no good. As Cody Vega will come back in the game for Warren, replacing Bryce Blair.
With all that length, that's only their 5th free throw attempt, and we've got 5:21 to go in the 4th quarter. That surprises me.
That surprises me as well. Frazeo's second shot good. So lead back to 8, 44-36, 5:20 to go here in the Laurel Eye Clinic 4th quarter. Nyquist cut off by Scott. In the corner to Blum. Blum back out to Brady Burdine. Burdine looks to drive. His shot, good. Brady Burdine, it's a 5-point game.
You wonder if Ben Burdine was watching that and said, I've seen that in my driveway.
Ben, the older brother of Brady. Freshman at Mercyhurst University, as the lead down to 5. Inside to Frazeo, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line. Logan Frazeo, getting a good job establishing position there on the block from Logan Frazeo.
And again, they went at Ordaway, and there's just too much of a height differential.
Yep, and there's not much Ordaway can do there. It's just a size advantage. Frazeo's first shot is good. 45-38 Tigers, 4:42 to go. Frazeo's second shot in and out, no good. Rebound, Sitter. Putback is good. What a big play by James Sitter, and the lead is back to 9.
Dragons may look back at that as a dagger.
Yeah, that's a big play by James Sitter. Nyquist kicks corner. Burdine, shot fake. Now he'll fire. That's short. Rebound to Schultz. So again, Fairview weathering the Dragon run. The Dragons got it down to 5. 4:10 to go, 4th quarter. Fairview now up 9, 47-38. Schultz with it. Oh, a nice pass there to Scott. And boy, Scott might have got fouled there by Burdine.
He did.
No call. Drive, and there is a foul. Jeremy Frazeo will go back to the Tie Nesta Builders free throw line for a pair.
And now, unlike the first 3 quarters, Fairview finds himself at the line repeatedly.
Yep.
And if they can shoot their free throws, they're going to pull away.
Team foul number 5 on the Dragons. Jeremy Frazeo to the line for 2. First one is good. So lead back to double digits now, 48-38 Fairview, 3:58 to go. Second one also good, lead back to 11. So 6-0 run for the Tigers after the Dragons have cut it to 5.
And now we're under 4 minutes to go, and it starts becoming even more problematic for the Dragons.
Brady Burdine will drive, and that pass wasn't there, intercepted by Schultz. And now Fairview, I imagine, will be content to be patient and run some clock here offensively. Ball inside Sitter. Shot no good, but he'll go to the line for a pair.
And I've been looking for that all night, to be honest with you.
Sitter on the block there.
Sitter on the block there. I'm surprised they have not gotten it to him before then.
Yep. Sitter, a very good inside-out player. 3:32 to go. Tigers up 11. Sitter with a chance to extend it here. First free throw is good. As Becker checks back in for Burdine for Warren. Second shot good. Lead back to 51-38. 3:32 to go here, fourth quarter. Nyquist drives, rejected by Scott. Zach Scott with the block on Tommy Nyquist. Blum will trigger in for the Dragons. Vega in the corner, back out to Nyquist. Nyquist looks to drive, now kicks back out Ordaway. Ordaway has it poked away, gets it back, and now turnover steal by Jeremy Frazeo. Gets it up to Sitter. Sitter drives, kick back out. Scott, and now Fairview, that's smart.
Great patience. Great patience.
As we tick under 3 minutes to go here, the lead 13 for Fairview, 51-38. Frazeo shot fake now, mid-range jumper, shot blocked by Blum. And Frazeo, I think, looking around for a call there.
I believe there may have been
Inside
some contact.
Back out Ordaway, corner three, that's good. And we're going to get a full timeout. Jeff Burdine, Warren. Fairview 51, Warren 41. We'll take it with them. Be right back. You're watching high school basketball on D910sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Using state-of-the-art bladeless LASIK technology, these board-certified surgeons offer better vision for you and your family. With 10 convenient locations, there's bound to be one nearby. Isn't it time that you lost your glasses? Call Laurel Eye Clinic or visit laureleye.com and schedule your free consultation.
All right, back here at Warner High School, Fairview inbounds, 2:30 to go. They get it up the court, up 10. Sitter will fire deep three, and that might be the dagger there. A nice eating three-pointer from James Sitter, and the lead is back to 13 at 54-41.
That's confidence, Andy.
Yep. Ordaway, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound, Logan Frazeo. Yep, and again, he didn't have to take that shot, but he stepped up and shot it with confidence.
Helps when you're up 11 and 10-0.
Frazeo out to Scott. We tick under 2 minutes to go. Fairview up 54-41. Nice pass there, kick back out, and there's a wide open three for Jeremy Frazeo. That's good. And the lead now, the biggest it's been in the second half at 16, 57-41.
Andy, not only did they have one extra, they had two extra. They went from open look to wide open look.
Yep. Pass a good, better, best in terms of shot selection there for the Tigers. Vega drives, kicks, Nyquist, corner three. That's good. Nice hitting three-pointer for Tommy Nyquist. Lead back down to 13, 57-44, 1:15 to go.
Too little, too late if you're a Dragon fan.
And there's a trap, and over to a wide open Sitter. He'll lay it up and in. So Fairview with a minute to go, up 15. They're going to come away with a big Region 5 road win and stay undefeated in the process. Vega with it. Ordaway thought about it. Now he'll fire from three, and that's good. Or no, it's a long two for Ordaway, excuse me. 59-46. Tigers inbound. And Jeremy Frazeo is going to be fouled, and he'll head to the line for a 1-and-1.
Dragon guards getting loose for some threes, but well after the outcome's been decided.
Yep.
Credit the Fairview defense for making somebody else beat them, and they couldn't.
Yep.
At least not tonight.
No, and every time Ward made a run, Fairview had the answer. Shot good from Frazeo. Makes it 60-46, 41.7 seconds to go.
Some of the Dragon faithful trying to beat the traffic.
And the second free throw rolls around, no good. Rebound tip back out to Jeremy Frazeo. And I think Coach Jeff Burdine is telling him to back off, no more fouls, but don't think they hurt him there.
No. And if you're on offense, you're holding on to that just until they foul you and you're getting rid of it and going, oh, man, sorry.
Yep.
You know, I was trying to get you, but I got fouled before. So I'm going to go to the line and knock down 2 more.
Sitter, first one good. He's up to 21 points now.
There's an art to that.
Absolutely. Second shot up and good from Sitter. 35 seconds to go as Nyquist walks it up the court for the Dragons. Again, Fairview will improve to 11-0 and 4-0 in region play. Warren will drop to 6-4 and 3-1 in region play. Ordaway, deep three, that's short. And that's going to be just about all she wrote here with 20 seconds to go.
Well, we said an hour ago that first team to 25 would win this. Fairview was up 25-10 at that point, and they've really cruised most of the way since.
There's the inbound to Jeremy Frazeo, hounded by Ordaway. And
10 seconds.
Yeah, Fairview. I think Fairview was content to take that turnover there. 10-second call, 10 seconds to go, up 16.
And Andy, I wouldn't have pointed out that 25-point mark if I was wrong about it. Only because it was accurate.
That's why you're the best, Dave. Inbound to Nyquist, and we're going to get a foul there on Scott. Just the 13th foul on the Tigers.
Yeah, he doesn't even get to go to the line for it. But, boy, it's been a long night for the Dragon guards.
Yeah, and, again, that length of Fairview really making things difficult on Nyquist and Ordaway tonight.
Deceptive 18 from them tonight, all in the second half, all after the outcome was decided.
Nyquist step back three, short, rebound to Frazeo, and that's all she wrote. Your final, Fairview 62, Warren 46, Tigers remain perfect. We'll be right back with your Elwood National Forge postgame show. You're watching high school basketball on D910sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg.
Elwood National Forge, with locations in Irvin, Warren, and Corey, has been a proud employer in Warren County for nearly 20 years and continues to be an active partner in the Warren County community. Elwood National Forge wants to wish the Eagles, Knights, and Dragons the best of luck on the court, in the pool, on the mat, and most importantly, in the classroom this season.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D910sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Yeah, because he'll be our player of the game.
Okay. He ended up with. Yep. I got him with 20. Oh, I got Sitter with 22.
And we're back as we hear Dave with the stats there. We're going to get the stats in just a moment. This post-game show brought to you by Elwood National Forge. Elwood National Forge, with locations in Irvin, Warren, and Corey, has been a proud employer in Warren County for nearly 20 years and continues to be an active partner in the Warren County community. To learn more, visit elwoodnationalforge.com. Now it's time for your post-game stats, brought to you by Warren General Hospital. Exceptional care, exceptionally close at Warren General Hospital. And Dave, how do those stats look tonight?
Well, Andy, James Sitter led the way with a game-high 22 points. Logan Frazeo, 17. His brother Jeremy, 12. Tyler Schultz with 8. Zach Scott with a 3 in the third quarter. That gives Fairview their 62. Dragons did not have a player in double figures. They were led by Owen Becker with 9. And then you had Tommy Nyquist. Oh, I take that back. Parks Ordaway did finish up with 10, 2 threes in the fourth quarter. Tommy Nyquist also 2 threes. He ended up with 8. JT Blum with 7. Cody Vega was 7 off the bench in the second quarter. And Brady Burdine was 7. And add that up, you have 46 points, and that's not nearly enough to knock off a team the caliber of Fairview.
Yeah, and again, you don't want to oversimplify this game, but really, I mean, when you're a team the caliber of Fairview and you jump out to a 17-point lead early in the second quarter, that's a tall order to try and come back from that if you're the opposition.
It's lights out if you're 10-0. You're 10-0 for a reason. You're winning high-scoring games. You're winning low-scoring games. You're dominating the glass. You're getting deflection. You're making life miserable for the other team's offense, and we saw that tonight with tips, turnovers, bad passes, you name it, and missed shots. I don't know what the Dragons shot from the field, but it wasn't a number that was going to get them into the victory column. Credit to Fairview for sure.
Yeah, and again, to Warren's credit, too, they came back and cut it to 5 in the fourth quarter. But time and again, every time Warren would go on a run, Fairview had the answer. And Dave, I thought you alluded to it several times in the broadcast. They don't beat themselves.
They do not beat themselves, and that's going to they're not going undefeated. Coach Flaherty knows that. The players probably don't know that. They have dreams of going undefeated. They all do until that first loss. But their process, their approach to the game is going to serve them well into February and March.
Yep, and now it's time to name our Icy Ink player of the game. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy. Visit them online at IcyYyink.com. And Dave, for Fairview, I thought Logan Frazeo was – James Sitter and him were both fantastic. And I thought Logan was really the spark plug for them. It really got them going. That steal and dunk that made it 20-3, really the play of the game.
I agree. And at no point do I think anybody sitting here in the stands after that felt, okay, we're a run away from grabbing the lead back from Fairview. That was I hope there wasn't a cameraman underneath there for Dragon fans, because that could go up on kids' bedrooms as a poster over the defender.
And I'm not sure. I couldn't remember who the defender was. It Green or Becker? But he had a defender on. It wasn't like that was a clean breakaway.
It was Becker. I'm almost positive it was Becker. I know it wasn't Green. They're going shoulder to shoulder, and I think Frazeo was the only one who knew he was going to dunk it.
Hold on one second, Dave. We're going to try to get Logan Frazeo.
Sure. So, yeah, we have an opportunity now to get Logan Frazeo, and I'm sure he's going to want to talk about that dunk.
Yep, and again, Coach Sorry, I had to leave for a second.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yelled down there to Coach Flaherty to try and get our player of the game, or Logan Frazeo, on with us. And he's still in the locker room, but hopefully he'll be making his way out here shortly. And let's touch on it going forward. Where do you go from here if you're each team? Obviously, Fairview playing tremendous basketball. Warren, as we get Logan to come up here. He's going to make his way over. And when he gets up, we'll have Dave hand him the headset there.
Sure, and I think we're going to see that from our vantage point here. When he gets up here, he's going to be looking down at both of us.
Yep, and
so
we're
metaphorically,
not,
right?
Yes, of course.
So, but yeah, it'll be nice to have him, and he can tell us how the dunk felt. So here he is now, and I'm going to give him my headset, and we appreciate the opportunity to talk to him.
All right, we're here with our Allegheny Gorilla Foxburg player of the game, Logan Frazeo of Fairview. Logan, first of all, congratulations on the win.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You guys, you had that big play there, the steal and the dunk, and it was 20-3. How were you guys able to jump on them early in the ball game?
Yeah, we knew we wanted to come out and pressure the ball, definitely, and get up, try and force steals. So get those big plays, it helps out a lot with momentum. And they're a very good team. So we had to get out on them early. We knew that, and so we did our best to do that. Yeah.
Yep. And again, they cut it to 5 there in the fourth quarter, but it seemed like every time they made a run, you guys had an answer. What was the key to that?
Yeah, we knew that they weren't going to go away easy. Even if we go up big in the beginning, we knew that they were going to fight their way back in because that's the type of team they are. But we knew that we had to keep moving, had to keep scoring, playing fast. That's what we do. And, yeah, it helped us out in the end.
Defensively, I thought you guys were excellent tonight. I thought you really limited their backcourt very well. How were you able to kind of key in on their guards on the defensive end?
Oh, we knew their guards would definitely be our key. Nyquist and Ordway are very, very good players, very quick. So we put our 2 best defenders on them to try and make them uncomfortable. And it seemed to work for a little bit, definitely. I mean, they're going to make shots because that's the type of players they are, but definitely.
And you guys are obviously playing great basketball. You're undefeated. What does a big region win on the road like this do for you guys?
Oh, it's awesome. We knew it was be a tough game coming in. They just came off a great win against Harbor Creek. So, I mean, we knew that this would be a tough game. And now we moved to first place in the region, which is awesome. So we're very excited, and we're going to keep pushing on this momentum.
All right, Logan Frazeo, our Allegheny Gorilla Foxburg player of the game. Logan, congratulations, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you, of course.
All right, a special thanks to Logan Frazeo for joining us there. And, I thought he hit on it pretty well, Dave.
Very humble young man. It sounds like he is very well coached. That's no accident when you get to 300 wins. Fairview's going to win a lot of games, and they got a lot of wins in front of them, right?
They do.
They do. I wouldn't want to see them in the playoffs. That length, that focus on defense will travel well as the playoffs, as each team gets better and better. And I'll be curious to see where they end up. And I know that fan base up there is excited.
All right. So Fairview, again, the 2 regular season wins over Warren last year. Warren got them in the playoffs. And so maybe not call it a revenge game. I'm sure that, the players and coach will say it's just another game. But it was a big win for Fairview. And, again, for Warren, nothing to hang your head over. You'll look to bounce back. And, again, this is going to be a tight battle in this region all season.
You should see teams knock each other off eventually, even though that hasn't happened to Fairview. They're 2 losses away from, 2 1 point or close game losses away from looking up at somebody, a Harbor Creek or a Warren. And, of course, they'll have the rematch out there. So, sure. Credit tonight. The better team won for now, but it's January 14th. Season's not over.
And, again, Fairview continuing to show why. They were the last remaining unbeaten in District 10 boys. And, of course, the Fairview girls, the last remaining unbeaten team on the girls' side as well in District 10. Well, folks, that's going to do it for us tonight. I want to thank you so much for joining us for high school basketball here on D910sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill Foxburg. I want to thank my partner tonight, Dave Sherman, stepping in and doing an excellent job. So until next time, we're signing off now with the score. Your final tonight, Fairview stays perfect with a 62-46 road win over Warren. Have a great night, everybody.